welcome back, guys. Vici Gaming versus Hearts Get Together. Let me just bring the sound back on. And yep, Vici Gaming versus Hearts Get Together. Hearts Get Together going for Viper again. But we'll talk about that later. It's the Sina Cup qualifiers. Vici Gaming taking game 1 against Hearts Get Together. They had a pretty hard start, getting our hopes up. You know, getting my heart beating real fast. You know, my immortals on that line, man.
10 seconds to go.
Well, suddenly, Vici Gaming, they turn it around, get a whole bunch of gold, bust out that trust fund, and won that game. I'm Lysander Sonora. I'm here with Baskip. Baskip still there? Baskip still there?
Yeah, hey, what's up? I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I muted my Skype by accident, so yep. Yes.
Hello.
Welcome back to the broadcast. And yeah, I was just talking about how Vici Gaming just found a trust fund in the middle of nowhere and just blew up Hearts Get Together with all that money. And yeah, Vici Gaming looking strong. They get the partner this time, so dangerous.
Yeah, I kind of like the way that the draft is actually played out for Hearts Get Together here. So Vici Gaming, you picked up the Pugna, you're almost immediately looking at this really cheesy Pugna push strat, fast mech, fast towers. But Hearts Get Together, they've already got an Alchemist, so they've got somebody who's ready to roam if it's a support pretty much from the early stages of the game. And the other big feature that we sometimes see with these Pugna push strats is a Dragon Knight mid. But with Hearts Get Together having the Viper, the DK mid is already, I think, a little bit less likely from Vici. So that it leaves Hearts Get Together with less pushers overall that they have to deal with.
Reserve time.
Yeah, Timbersaw, Vici, and Pugna have some serious crowd control here. So Hearts Get Together, I mean, I like this Alchemist from them, but Alchemist is versatile. He can support, he can carry, he can even transition from a mid into a secondary carry. But like we saw the last game, Timbersaw destroyed them. Destroyed heroes like Alchemist, and I'm not so sure they want to risk it against RTK's Timbersaw. I mean, he might go a little crazy. We talked about this. RTK on a Timbersaw, he would just dive. And well, I'm not so sure Alchemist will have a good time.
Yeah, Alchemist probably not in for the best time during the mid game against the Timber, but if he's a support, then he's just sitting at the back looking to lob some concoctions, not really getting in there and fist fighting the Timber. So I think he should be okay. And the roaming supports have become such a big feature of the current metagame. I think largely just because it's so difficult to see ganks coming. Even if you've got a sentry ward and an obs down right at your tower, you know, a lane ward trying to protect your carry, people can still smoke straight past it and pick up those kills. So Hearts Get Together, we'll see where they end up going from here. Vici Gaming, pretty big piece of their draft. They've got a ban into a pick, so if they really want to set up something
10 seconds to
go. A little bit niche that has a really obvious counter pick, then this is the time to do it.
Ooh, an S ban. Okay,
what do you make of this?
I kind of like it actually. The NS, like we said earlier, will have the same problem with the Timbersaw, but the silence is going to be pretty crippling for the Timbersaw's mobility. And yes, I just made a pun, but yeah, the silence is going to be really powerful in the nighttime, especially with the new nighttime changes. You will be able to come online a lot earlier. You'll be lower level, yes, but it'll still be a level 1 silence in the nighttime is still 5 seconds of it, and the void really does hurt a lot. And Vici Gaming going for a Shadow Demon. Oh, that's good. The Shadow Demon is really good because the Shadow Demon will allow them to disjoint Alchemist stuns. One of the bad thing about the Alchemist stun is that the projectile speed is really slow, so Shadow Demon should have enough time to react, and when they see the stun is coming, they just disrupt, save the teammate, save that stun, and Alchemist pretty much wasted his best nuke. So I like this, Vici Gaming, drafting smart here.
Yeah, and Shadow Demon's also a really nice roaming support, and Viper is while he does dominate his lane, he's really easy to gank. You know, he's similar to the OD in that sense. So if Vici Gaming want to, they could just look towards a strong duo lane here. Perhaps not a duo lane for mid. This is maybe setting up either to grab something like a Leshrac or a Lina to try and gank the Viper a little bit. Or it could just be, okay, we'll pick up a Murano, we'll go for cheesy disruption arrows on our safe lane all day. So we'll see what they're up to, but I do like the pickup, and as well, like you mentioned, it's great against the Alchemist. It's sort of your typical, almost your best counter initiation, just disrupting a teammate.
Yeah, especially when you are pushing against the tower, the Alchemist can just slip out from between the trees and just throw out that stun. So you really want that reaction time. in the event that he does that, so that you don't lose your foothold in the tower. And Vici Gaming, I think they want to take this siege really seriously, so Hearts get together, they ban out heroes that can actually help with this push, which is Death Prophet, I mean not Death Prophet, Chen and Venoman. So what I want to see is of course a Death Prophet, because Death Prophet's one of my, well, I say she's severely underrated actually. I think she is really good against lineups that have carries that prioritize a BKB as a first item. I think she's extremely powerful in that sense, especially when you pair up with a Viper, a Slaughter. I mean, a Slaughter, the amplified damage with the spirits can actually melt anything, because BKB or not, you will evaporate. And if you mix some magic in there, they won't even be able to get any Gold Scepters. So I think Death Prophet has a niche that pros have not really discovered yet, apart from Na'Vi, I think. Na'Vi drops Death Prophet from time to time.
I've seen it like once or twice, but I agree. I think it's a little bit underdrafted, especially as say a fifth pick or something like that. If you notice that the enemy team, so I guess the criteria are probably like you have a couple of frontline heroes. So say you have two heroes that are just gonna tank up and rush in and soak up all the spells, and I guess the enemy team also maybe lacks burst damage a bit. That's the one big problem for the Death Prophet. You have to survive through the duration of your ult. But yeah, I agree with you. I'd love to see more of it, though. It might not be the case this game. Vici Gaming just go for the Leshrac, so it's an old school duo roam with the Shadow Demon Leshrac, but it's gonna make Viper at least a little bit scared. And roaming supports are gonna be a big deal, especially with Hearts also going for the Crystal Maiden. So expect supports just all over the map at all times this game.
Yeah, and the Shadow Demon Leshrac, we say it's a good combo and everything. It is a rather tricky combo to pull off actually. We've seen a couple of pro Leshracs in the past actually missing the split earths, even if there was a Shadow Demon setup. You really have to count it really properly, otherwise you can actually miss it really easily. But Split Earth is a really powerful spell. It does a lot of damage for what it does. The only setback of course is the cast time, which is pretty much you could call nullified by the Shadow Demon. But I like this Juggernaut pick, because after Disruption you just need to mash that spin key and you will dodge any kind of incoming spells, and he's also really good at dodging the initial wave of Timbersaw spells. So I think the magic immunity is actually really good. They might pick up something else like a jungle lifestealer if they want to overdo things, but I think it's a strong lane. Crystal Maiden Juggernaut standard pop combo, and very potent as well. Yeah, very potent I think. If they catch anyone else, they could bring him down and they ban Naga.
Radiance ban.
Yeah, and burst physical damage. Well, it's kind. I guess the Omnislash is nice to have, but at the same time, there's already a Decrepify over on Vici Gaming, and Timbersaw's fairly tanky. But I agree. I like the Juggernaut. You've got a really strong duo lane with the CM Jug. Though we'll see how much time Crystal Maiden's going to be spending down there. And Jug 1v1 against Timber, if the supports aren't hanging around, I do worry a little bit for the Jug in that case. But one thing that we didn't talk about with Vici Gaming is the Leshrac. You've obviously got Edict, so they've got some amazing push, and maybe they finish things up with something like a Luna here. They've already got the Shadow Demon, so they've got ways to keep her alive if she gets focused in a fight, and gives you some extra sieging power as well later. You can just make some Luna illusions, send them onto the tower, and there you go. But no, it's going to be Lone Druid.
Full push actually. This is full push with the late game security. Yeah, actually really powerful. They go for the Bulldog, and this is a tri-lane Lone Druid as well. So because I expect RTK to take that Timbersaw. It's more volatile, more his style. You can dive with a bear, but it's not as exciting. So I would say Timbersaw is his here, definitely. Kamikaze, chop all the trees,
10 seconds to go.
Cut, and I think it's a good pick. Lone Druid does so secure this, and fifth pick Bat Rider, something we will not ever see in the last version. Hearts get together, gets one of the best initiators in the game, and they go for Bat Rider. But does this mean they abandon the lane, or is this an off lane bat?
I'm not sure. I was just about to ask myself, okay, how do they lane this? They could maybe go for an aggressive tri-lane, I guess, because Vici Gaming, I'm not actually 100% sure what they're doing here. Could be Lone Druid definitely wants a solo lane. He doesn't want to have the support sitting next to him and stealing all of his experience. So maybe Hearts get together, do just go for the aggro try. I think it could work out all right. They've got Viper and Batrider, who are both very strong solos.
Yeah, so
10 seconds to go.
I don't know. They could forfeit the lane, but they forfeit the lane for 5 minutes. They might lose Rex. So I don't know. A Bad Rider would be good because he has the Flame Break to hold the tower, pull the creep wave back. So a Bad Rider isn't that bad, especially since Vici Gaming want to push. It will not be in their best interest to actually pull the creep wave back or deny it. So I think it's pretty smart to pick up this Bad Rider and send him off lane. Yeah, they already passed him. They passed him Observer Wards. They get him boots. So yep, definitely going on the off lane here. So I think it's a clever ban. Pick coming out here. And I'll go through Hearts Together. You can go through the dire side. So Hearts Get Together. Alex will be playing that Bad Rider. He played a wonderful Timber Sword the last game. Unable to carry his team. Hopefully this time he can show us something. Ace is gonna be on his Alchemist. He did play Naga the last game. Xiao Hong is gonna play his Viper once again. Juggernaut is gonna be played by Shell Love. No Lincolns, please. XY will be playing the Crystal Maiden. Take up his same role as Crystal Maiden once again. So yeah.
Yep. And over on Vici Gaming, yep, we've got Sylar handling the Lone Druids. So the fairly recent addition to the team. That should be nice to see that he's actually playing with them now. We've got Super on your Pugna heading towards mid. And well, right now down at the bottom rune, Fenrir is going to be your Shadow Demon, RTK the Timbersaw, and FY is Leshrac.
So what do you think? Trilane Timber or Trilane Bear?
I think they're just looking for the first blood right now. It could be the Timbersaw Trilane, but I think we just expect Fenrir and FY to be off the map most of the time and just looking to gank up Hearts Get Together, because none of them are particularly great at surviving these early ganks. We've also got Hearts Get
look
Together.
Up top, man. This the classic old it's an offlane bad. Let's play aggressive, and you get chopped. I expect Sylar to give up first blood here. Very, very, very. And he's gonna lose his first bear as well, so I think he's probably gonna give up first blood. We're gonna see how patient Hearts Get Together are. Patience from them.
Yeah, and Sylar needs to be careful. You need to just realize where the supports are. For both teams, neither of them have seen the supports yet. Everybody turns up to the lanes, but the supports are still off map. So this is where I guess the experience factor comes in. Do you sit around and wait until the supports
here we go, charge up. That's a dead Sylar right there. Is that no, it's gonna be Frostbite. No, Frostbite's the wrong spell to take here, and no kill for you. It needed to be Nova, it needed to be Napalm, so no kill. They should have waited, let the Bad Rider do a little bit of harassment, let Sylar come up a little bit further and before going for the kill. So now Trident Bad Rider, smoke middle.
Yeah, they know that they can't kill the Jug, as you pointed out. Whoa.
What?
Okay.
With the poison.
Okay. Oh, Shadow Demon. Alright, he dies. He dies. He hits it, and it's the first blood. So they get the first blood, they kill the Viper back, so that's nice EXP. You can see both of them and actually hitting level 2 with the creep waves dying under the tower as well.
Dive on Sylar again top.
I think Sylar dies this time. Definitely dies. Yeah.
You made
CM. Oh man, CM.
Kill secured.
Yep, kill secured. Gotta get me Midas, man. And XY. Oh, he messed up the first blood, but in the end his team still gets that. So Hearts Get Together, once again getting that early start they really want. And Super not having a good time here, already behind here against the Viper, and Viper just gonna assert so much dominance. Super could die here. Super, oh, lucky for him, Ice Rock changed the poise, the orb attack, the orb walking in the last version, so he won't die here. Otherwise, I think one more cut would have, one more spit would have brought him down. But double damage picked up right here. Man, Hearts Get Together. Like you said, man, supports roaming all around.
Yeah, and Super is still down in the river. This could just be a good time to go for this. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, you're dead. So dead. Does he? Oh, he dodges the damage. Really well done. Frostbite as well. But this is death for him, I think. Oh, right click from him. Oh, he brings down. Yes, he brings the Alchemist down. But Pugna kills 2. He kills the, no, he didn't kill 2. He just got the 1. Crystal Maiden drops really low there, and 3-2 right now. Vici Gaming once again fighting themselves behind in the early game.
Yeah, Super's lucky that Pugna has 4 points of int growth per level. That last double damage hit was huge, but so ends up being another trade. Xiao Hong is dominating mid lane pretty heavily, as you would expect. With you mentioned the orb walking change. Wasn't the change only that you can't orb? Did he get the Xiao Hong get decrepified? Super didn't decrep himself.
He decrept the Viper.
Oh yeah, so saved himself. Yeah.
Yeah, so all kinds of attack restrictions, especially Frostbite from Crystal Maiden. I think that's a big
Yeah.
buff.
All
to
of
her.
the
Yeah.
roots and things like that.
It's good. It's actually really good because it's just
Screw Huskar, basically.
yeah. We don't see much Huskar in Southeast Asia anyway. No one likes to use him that much. But in the US, I heard he's really, really popular. And oh, Alex runs away. Great positioning by him. He will get out alive. And he wanted to go for the bear, but Sylar supports comes in at the right moment. Fenrir, gonna scare him off. XY stacking some creeps here with her friend Alchemist. Alchemist only level 2. Really want to get that level 3 for the extra burst from Unstable Concoction.
The Hard to Get Together supports have been a little bit more valuable so far in terms of what they managed to set up. I mean, if they'd gotten that first kill top lane as well, then call it a big win for them so far. Fenrir and FY, they spent a little bit of time top lane, got some harassment down on the bat, but they've got another smoke, and now they're looking to try and bail Super out on mid lane.
Yeah, smoke coming out here, and it's level 3 Lash, level 2 Shadow Demon, and no, they're heading up top. They want to kill the Bat Rider. They don't want to give him the space that he needs, and now we're gonna see a big dive here. But I don't like this. With the Shadow Demon, the problem with Shadow Demon initiations is that it buys time for TP supports, and here we go. Disruption coming in. Is there any TP supports? Nope, they're gonna let him die. No, the split of miss, and this is what I said when the split of it's easy to miss here. So he misses on the split of, and here we go. Viper comes in. This is gonna be one of the supports there. Definitely Fenrir is gonna drop. The split of lands on him. Xiao Hong actually comes in here to suicide. I think he came in with really little HP, I think.
No, he was full, but he got first in Entangle.
Alright, so RNG side of Sylar there, and he took the edict as well as the split off as well. So Fenrir getting out there alive, and I said the support was dying. I'm not. Was he really at full health though?
Getting banged up.
Oh,
I think he was close to full.
This time I don't think he messed. Nope. Last strike a little bit too late again. But is there gonna be entangles?
Radiant's
No
top
entangles.
tower.
Oh, Korea! Oski!
What are you doing?
Oh, Oski nearly getting killed there, but still. I think it was bottle crowing. And now they're still looking for Timbersaw.
Radiant's mid tower.
But RTK should not be dying here. I say that. I'm jinxing him. Spit off. Looking for it.
Oh, these entangles! What is going on?
Who needs Shadow Demon when you have Sylar with his RNG? This is what happens when you have cosmetics, man. Well, I don't think he has much cosmetics. Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he didn't really have it, but he has the Immortals. So raise your Immortals, raise your Cauldrons, and yeah, first hit entangles as good as Shadow Demon Disruptions, even better actually. And Shalov, he's level 6 now. So RTK will have to be a little bit careful because Chain Stunning plus Omni Slash will mean his death. And Xiaohong's gonna get some time here in the middle lane. I think some support, but Super is farming his jungle, surprisingly.
The one trick that is worth mentioning with the Shack stuns is that now that they added the cast animation back onto Edict, with the Shadow Demon, if you cast Edict right as the disruption happens and then you queue up your stun, you'll always get the stun after the disruption just because of how the cast animation time works on Edict. So you don't normally want to be doing it, obviously in pro games. You don't have to use Edict every single time you go for a stun, but it's worth keeping in mind if you have difficulty timing it. But I don't think FY is having too much trouble.
Oh, he did miss one, but that's not too bad. And Viper as well as the partner middle will be going for the rush towards Mac.
RTK.
Yeah, he's dead. Is that Omni Slash? Yep, there's Omni Slash. And Crystal Maiden with the kill secure once again. He's 2-0 right now, feeling pretty good about himself. 4-4 is the score. The goal still favors the Dire, and so does the EXP. So once again, like I said, it's gonna be. Oh, Sylar could be in trouble. Is there gonna be roots for Napalm Charge? If he gets the lasso, this is death. Nope, not gonna dive the tower here. He's afraid of that under tower entangle because that would mean his death instead.
Mid tower.
Meanwhile, middle tower gets brought down. Edict, courtesy of Edict as well as Nether Blast.
Super actually ended up doing much better in terms of CS than I expected against the Viper. Yes, Xiaohong TP'd top and died, but he also managed to grab. Well, he's also managed to grab 2 kills so far. But looks like Super just played it defensively, blasted the wave. Viper doesn't really have any lane control to speak of, so he could never really play up on the Pugna. And Super's just been grabbing runes this whole time. So the mid lane actually worked out better than I expected.
For the Pugna?
Yeah, for the Pugna. I thought he was going to have a pretty hard time against the Viper, but
But the thing, oh, Fenrir, I'm not so sure this is the right way to be doing this. And a split of misses once again. I think FY might want to do what you said about the edict, but he's dying! He actually is dying because of the edict damage. And now XY is just gonna TP out there. Is the Crystal Maiden gonna get that last hit? Nope, he does not. But Crystal Maiden steals the last hit on the Shadow Demon. And that steal cost him another kill up top, so very unfortunate. Will not get that kill, and are they gonna try and do this? Nope, they're not. So Ace is gonna stun himself, gonna lose a lot of HP, but they get a return kill once again. So Bad Rider, I wouldn't say he's playing the best. He wasted lasso on that. The Edict just burning him down because he tried to isolate Lestrek, and Lestrek loves some isolation, so not the best for him. Shalov still farming bottom. Hopefully he joins his team this time, because the last game we saw him not joining his team in a lot of the key fights.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping that Alex here just goes into the jungle at this point and farms up his Blink Dagger, because if the game keeps going at this pace, they're going to be losing tier 2s before he has that finished. And normally when you look at these lineups, you would say, oh, the person that's going to be dead weight is the lone druid. He's going to want to farm for, 20 minutes, and he's not really going to contribute anything. But at this point, you have to start worrying about Alex. Looks like his supports did set up a couple of stacks and things for him here, so are going to be speeding him towards that.
Yep, and Fenrir actually picks himself up. Wow, look at the CM, just stealing left and right. And every single time I click on him, I see the Crystal Nova on cooldown. This guy is doing it on purpose. But
gotta get that Midas.
Yeah, Fenrir, he goes for Tranquil Boots. Does he not need mana?
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. FY's got 1800 gold, so maybe he's going to be buying a pair of arcanes. There's also a set of arcanes on RTK.
FY is going for Midas.
I think you can get away with it. Is he?
He's definitely going for Midas. 1.9 is the Midas gold.
Yeah.
Why would you get anything else with this kind of gold? I mean, yeah, it's definitely Midas. Yeah, wait for them to stack up. Splitter, buy your golden hand. How could you miss that? FY.
I was really hoping that it was just going to be like Urn and Arcane Boots, but I think you're right, Lysander.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Well, it could be a Bloodstone rush. Support Bloodstone, surprise them all. But I don't think so. Ace is level 5 now. Doesn't really have a lot on him. And we're gonna see if the Midas comes up. Golden Hand. Yep, there we go. FY picks up the Midas. Fenrir with the Tranquil Boots. So no Arcanes on his team. No, there's Timbersaw and Aphakna. That's probably why Shadow Demon went for Tranquils. Tranquils is really underrated in this version. The heal it gives really nullifies a lot of the DPS spells like Vano, Doom, Battle Hunger. A lot of these spells really do a lot of damage to supports. And with the Tranquil Boots, if it's on at the time, you can actually regen yourself and save yourself the hassle when it comes to this kind of spells. So I think it's really good, and it allows you to keep yourself at full HP constantly, so long there are Arcane Boots on the map. You don't have to return to base as much. I think it's a good nerf to make sure it isn't abused by carries, but it's really good on supports now, I feel.
Yeah, it's amazing on supports. For example, CM, there's no reason to buy anything else. Tranquils are just amazing. Hearts Get Together are pushing down bottom lane, and this is, I don't know, I think this is the one problem for Vici, is that there's still some good push over on the Hearts Get Together side. They're going to have their own mech up pretty soon on Xiaohong. They've got a Juggernaut, so they can really just sustain and bring down some tier 1s. And they've got the Blink Dagger up on the Bat Rider now as well. So as much as Alex was having a really hard time to start, he's caught up fairly well. So we'll see this Midas gaming from Vici might be punishable just with some good execution from Hearts Get Together here. And I don't think they can really afford to drag this out too late either. So hoping to see this mech finished and then they can go. Yeah, exactly.
They really have to push. Actually, I think right now is a good time because it's 12 minutes in, only one tier 1 has fallen. I don't know. I mean, Alchemist, he is nowhere near any kind of farm, so he has to be very careful, especially now there's the Smoke Gang looking for him up top. There's an Observer as well, just keeping tabs. They're going from the back, so this is going to be some very, very nasty surprise here for Ace. And if he gets out of this, he is a champion in my eyes, and we're gonna see him get disrupted. No, just purged, and this will be an instant stun. So
buy your medallion. Yes. Okay.
Should have gone for the. No, well, FY. Shadow Demon is like, oh well, you're not missing it this time, so I'm gonna purge it for you. Use my ultimate just for your bloody stun. And FY gonna finally land his splitter. He has missed quite a lot actually.
Haste.
Okay, so Vici Gaming are pushing in here.
Radiant's
Juggernaut
top
is
tower is
hasting
taken hits.
over to the secret
Radiant's
shop.
gone and fortified their structures.
Where's that recipe? Magic wand. Okay. Oh, good stun here from Ace. Catches super as well. Sylar super evaporates, but the ward is still up. Now, Shalov is just spitting through them. Left strike dropping low. Omni slash as well. Goes onto the bear. Gets a crit on the bear. Sylar takes a lot of damage from that. Viper brings down Timbersaw. Timbersaw brings down Batrider, but Fenrir, run. Are you gonna run? Yeah, he's gonna run away in time. There's slow frostbite here on the bear. Are they just gonna kill the bear though? Come on, are you gonna see this? Crystal Nova doesn't find it. XY. The KS sensors, man. Just not tingling hard enough. He's 4-0. This carry maiden.
He's doing a really good job, and really well done by Hearts Get Together defending that push. We'll see if they're going to be able to get anything out of it. Vici Gaming are going to be up pretty soon, but do have to keep in mind that Sylar, if he loses this bear, doesn't have a new one for a while, and he's very close to his Radiance. So Vici Gaming maybe just give this one away and grab some farm from other lanes, though Fenrir is still wandering up here. He needs to be careful about what he does.
But once he gets Radiance, I think it's big trouble for Hearts Get Together, especially the Batrider. He will be having a lot of trouble getting some blink initiations off, and CM was not going to have a good time. He will have a tough time protecting his streak. Oh, Batrider actually kills Lone Druid solo. That's gonna slow it a lot. That's a solo kill as well with the Blink Dagger and the Lasso. So
and there's another disruption top lane by breaking out.
And Ace actually gonna chase down Super here. Super pops the mech. No, hasn't popped the mech just yet. FY is gonna run away. Midas, your face. Oh, the mech does keep him alive now, but he gets brought down. Batrider actually blows him up with the cocktail. And Nether Ward gonna be careful here. ROTK. Super takes a stun to the face. Could he get killed here? He's gonna die. Right click here. Super gonna use a blast. And now Shalov comes in. Gonna give him a cut him to the back. Cleave him open. Is he gonna cleave him open? He tries to turn. You cannot turn when there is Napalm. And now ROTK, he's wandered a little bit too far. 14-8 and 8 heroes lost. CM somehow... Oh no, he died. Alright, so CM didn't survive there. 14-8. The XP graph, 1,000 in favor of the Radiant now. And 4,000 in favor for Hearts Get Together. And they're actually doing pretty well.
Radiant's bottom
I think Vici are overestimating how much they have in these fights. I mean, you've got a Leshrac with quite a bit of net worth, but it's a Midas. It's not anything super helpful at this point. So I'm really surprised that Vici didn't just choose to play things more defensively, finish your Radiance, and not get yourself in this position. Because at this point, if Hearts Get Together with a team fight, they can quite easily just go into Roshan, claim that, and that's an advantage that Vici were counting on, I think, to be able to start sieging these tier 2s. But it could quite easily go the other way. So I would expect a bit more cautious play from Vici from this point.
Yeah. FY, he has gotten level 8 now, so 4-4 in the 2 key spells for him. And the Leshrac, well, the Midas actually not paying off there. I mean, he got a better attack speed, but the HP, he really needed the HP there. And there's a Invis Viper here, just keeping tabs on the top lane. I don't think he'll be able to kill anyone. They're just 5-manning till Sylar gets his Radiance, I think. I think he has it. Yeah, he has it. Sylar has Radiance. They're gonna push
so
top.
this is go time for Vici.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna push top. Crystal Maiden. Brace up on him. Ace has a medallion that's small burst damage from the stun. Pakna really had a bad time. And Shalov, he's got a Yasha into point booster into drum. So going for the speedy build into Academ Scepter, this means that you really need to end by the mid game, because yeah, that's just how the Academ Scepter Juggernaut works. Trying to get anything after that, unless you win really hard in a few team fights, it's gonna be really tough. Is there a gem? Yeah, gem on Batrider. I like this. Gonna get some map control on. And they're gonna find someone. Yeah, they're gonna find someone. Batrider's gonna blink in there, pull someone. He's gonna not gonna drop the cocktail as well. RTK actually looking to come back in and nearly getting caught out. And RTK, he wants to go in. It's go time for RTK. He dives, and will he pay for this with his insolence? Now Super, he takes a lot of damage to him. Shalov gets purged up. Will there be a spin of nice Omni Slash timing? FY very lucky there, getting disjointed. But Ace, oh, Ace not gonna go there, but the Batrider will bring him down. Where is that flame break? The slow here from the Napalm, gonna chase him down. FY will go down. Meanwhile, in the middle of the fight, Xiaohong taking a lot of damage, getting sucked out by the Pakna. And Crystal Maiden somehow getting a kill here on ROTK. About now, Radiance on XY. Good luck, ma'am. Are you gonna get RNG? Look at Sylar, the skill of this guy. He's gonna bring down the Crystal Maiden. And Super, not even needed there. 16 to 10. They lose the Strike as well as RTK. They lose Crystal Maiden and Juggernaut as a response. So I would say pretty even across the board. Vici Gaming still behind.
Yeah, that fight could have gone much worse as well. I mean, the Batrider didn't use lasso at all during that, I believe. He jumped in looking for the initiation, but just wasn't quite able to get it. So Vici, the expectation is that you get this Radiance and you should immediately start winning team fights for sure. It's a huge investment. They've waited all this time to get it, and hopefully it's going to pay off. Hearts get together again. Then if either team wins a big team fight at this point, Roshan is probably the target. We've got an Illusion scouting out here as well, and Vici just gonna swing bot. This tier 1 tower is already dead. Super just needs one blast.
Yep, he will get it. So easy for him, easy money for him. Now the damage is 150, 160 around there, right? It's about that amount of damage. 50% damage to structures. Is that right?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now
I believe so. Yeah.
Radiant Observer Wards just keeping tabs here. They spot out Leshrac. They could get him. They could, but I think it's gonna be a little bit dangerous. Fenrir. I haven't seen him disrupting any lasso targets so far, so good job on the Batrider, I think. Alex once again showing a lot of promise on this Hearts Get Together team, and now the Fireman comes to Vici, and there's a glyph. Are they gonna defend this is the question. Ace is very low on mana. He just pops his ultimate, the glyph is up. RTK clears the trees here, and now here we go. Pull here on RTK. There's a stun on Leshrac, so no stun in this fight. A good stun from him, but the disruption does keep RTK alive, and he blows up Crystal Maiden in just one volley. And now here comes the Juggernaut as well. Spin, 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 as well as the Decrypify keeps him alive. No sir, X. Xiao Hong is going to bring him down with that poison attack, and now it's 1-for-1 Crystal Maiden for Shadow Demon. They all back off. Their ultimate spent. Leshrac hasn't spent his Pulse Nova just yet, and Lone Druid's gonna back off, and they do save their tower, but it's dropped down to half health with this, well, Crystal Maiden not surviving there. One full combo from RTK and it brings him down.
Yeah, just the 1-for-1 support trade at the end of the day. This game is still really close. Gold is fairly close. Experience is actually in favor of Hearts Get Together at the moment, and Vici Gaming haven't really been able to go for the sieges, and I think a lot of that is because of this last pickup Batrider from Hearts. They've got the ability to force a fight whenever they want, so long as they feel that they're still ahead as far as that team fight is concerned. And FY, not in for a very good time here.
And now disruption going up onto the Batrider once again, but FY is gonna pay. This Midas has not been working out too well for him. No, he's gonna survive there. 16 HP. And that's gonna be a hit here on Shadow Demon, so Shadow Demon brings him down, and the gem actually hits the deck here, so this is a big loss.
Yeah, I thought FY was dead for sure, but he survived on 14 hit points, so
now
bit
Roshan
of bad luck for Hearts.
Roshan's gonna get done, and I don't think they're gonna contest this. Batrider's dead for 30 seconds. Is he gonna buy back? If they don't buy back on this, I don't think Roshan's gonna get contested. Super is taking a lot of acid damage though, so he has to be careful. He's dropped down to 322 HP, guys. Haha. But Shalov going top, so they're gonna give this Roshan away. I'm not so sure
This is actually taking Vici a really long time.
But I'm not sure it's the best idea though. Giving away Roshan like that?
Yeah, I think they overestimated how quickly Vici Gaming could actually kill this, because yeah, they TP'd the Juggernaut top. They just assumed that it was gone for sure, but they might have been able to contest it. They've still got a tier 2 bottom lane. If they just maybe gone in and been a little bit more annoying, they could have stalled Vici and just threatened a team fight. Because Vici Gaming's initiation honestly isn't that great. If you have some vision, all you have to do is really avoid the Shadow Demon. That's pretty much it until Timbersaw say has something like a hex. So yeah, Hearts end up losing the Aegis. Juggernaut's trying to split push top. He does have his Aghanim Scepter finished if he wants to grab that. And still anybody's game, but with the Aegis, I think Vici at this point can just start sieging tier 2s.
And Shalov has his Aghanim Scepter now. If he wants it, he does need his level 16 so that he does have the 12 jumps. The 12 jumps will actually destroy quite a bit of supports here, because now Decrypify or Ethereal Form will not save you from that. Well, I wouldn't say it won't save you, but it doesn't stop Omni Slash anymore. So you will continue slashing, and it will not just cancel it out. So it's a good buff to Juggernaut, much needed as well. And he's going to spin this creep wave down, will not get this last creep. Up Troll Summoner, but he will get his Academ Scepter, and we're going to see what else he goes for. I would like to see him get some damage. I think a Desolator, Maelstrom, items like that will be really helpful.
Yeah, I think once he pops out of the ultimate, there's not an opportunity for him to do too much right-clicking. I think the Deso's nice. Just anything that you can build to, anything that you can build to hopefully get more kills during Omni Slash.
I know he could be in trouble here. Timbersaw coming in. Left strike, looking for the stun, doesn't find it. So ROTK, he still doesn't have Bloodstone. Okay, ROTK. He's been dying a lot. It's 24 minutes in. You expect him to have a Bloodstone. He doesn't have it. He just had the money for it. Alchemist, the Blinkamist is up. He has the Blink Dagger, even a casual Ogre Club as well. So he can actually go for those big initiations. He can evaporate the support with the Medallion Acid Spray combo, I think. So has to be very, very careful, Vici Gaming. They'll be caught by surprise here.
Yeah, Vici should probably start considering some Ghost Scepters. I mean, they've got the Decrepify, but for your supports, if you can... the Juggernaut's entire build at this point is his entire team fight is pretty much centered on the Omni Slash. So if you can deal with that, that's fantastic. And then you've also got the secondary effect of, like you said, you know, maybe you can block a Concoction, the damage from a Concoction, and then Viper as well. As annoying as Viper Strike is, and now that it has a 12-second cooldown because of his ult, you know, that's still going to hurt, but you still might be able to save yourself from the Viper just pinging away at you. And well, I don't know if Viper can save himself here. He's about to go down.
Viper. He'll do some damage to FY, but still. It's a killing spree ended for the Lash, and he's going to be happy about that. He's going to go for the Bloodstone. And now the Midas starting to catch up here. The Urn is going to bring him back up, and that's a free tower for them. And I still see Shell Love pushing.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He needs to come back now. 10 seconds on his TP. This could cost him. And XY going to drop a Crystal Nova. Try and slow down the enemy push, but it's not going to work out too well for him. The Bat Rider is going to drop Flame Break. There's its spray. It's going to slow them down, but I'm not so sure they can actually deal with this. Nether Blast continuously chipping the tower.
There's no chance that Vici Gaming leave here. Unless there's TP's coming in and the Viper buys back, they're just here for the long haul.
Yeah, Syla, he has Aegis. No way this Rex is not going down. It's definitely going down, but there we go. The initiation from Ace. The Omni Slash just flies through all of them. Hits onto the bear. Where is he going? Where is he? Yeah, what a waste. It cut everything on the bear and did absolutely nothing. Because the bear has a Blast as well as Stout Shield. So a lot of physical resistance there. So even the extra attacks from Juggernaut not doing a lot of damage there. So very unfortunate RNG Syla. All the skill here on this Lone Druid right now. Xiao Hong. 1,000 gold on him. But they lose mid-Rex against a Lone Druid. This is a problem.
Yeah, and Vici Gaming still have enough time left on this Aegis to go for another round of just Siege at tier 2. If you get enough pickoffs, go up and take another lane of Rax. And Hearts, the onus is on them now. They have to find something. Whether they smoke out and find a pickoff and just do the exact same thing that Vici just did. They might consider waiting around a little bit to just wait out this Aegis, but at the same time, it is a Lone Druid Aegis. Assuming that you can bring him down once, he's going to come back in ranged for him, and I don't think you should be too concerned. So unless they have some big items that they're just about to complete, maybe a BKB on Alex, then I think they do need to try and make their own moves soon. They can't afford to just sit back behind their towers and let them get chewed away at by the bear and blasted away at by the Pugna.
Yeah, and well, Crystal Maiden, his score has been looking increasingly worse. I mean, it's better than last game. I think in last game he was at a 1-4. Now he's at 5-3. So he's looking pretty good. He's going for mass braces here, but at this point it's not going to help him. Syla is just going to chew away this last tier 2 up top, and the Nether Blast will secure it. So they're going to hit for a top push, and I think if they lose another Rex here, it's over. 25 seconds left on Aegis. That's something going for them.
Man, Hearts are trying to split push, it seems. I mean, this is buying them a little bit of time, but I think the last thing that they can really wait for is this Bat Rider BKB, and then they have to try and do something. As you pointed out, the Radiance Bear is making it annoying for Alex to get into the fights and to jump the targets that he wants, but if this BKB doesn't help, doesn't help solve things, then I don't know where Hearts Get Together go from here. Just because the Juggernaut and the Viper, they still got some scaling left to do, but not a whole lot. And Xiao V.
Viper is at his strongest, I think, once he gets Academics, and now he could be in big trouble. Manta style as well. He's gonna TP away, and he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. But that was a good escape from him.
No entangle.
Yeah, no entangle. Yeah. So no skill from Sylar, just slipping there a little bit. But now they're gonna bunch away at this creep wave bottom and looking to take a tier 2 bottom as well. 325 HP is not gonna last for more than 5 seconds. No glyph. This is gonna be easy tower. Hearts Get Together. Their best bet is from the high ground, and BKB on Bat Rider. This is go time.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But it might be a little bit. It might be a little bit too late. Vici lost the Aegis. There's only a minute. Well, there's a minute until we figure out when it's going to be respawning. But I think at this point they just back off. They've also got a gem, I believe. Yeah,
gem
so
and Shadow
they
Demon
should be
taken
feeling.
from Bat.
Yeah, so they should be pretty confident just to know, okay, look, Hearts Get Together have no idea where we are. If we just sit back safely on our side of the map and farm up, we've got mid-rex, we've got mid lane pushing in constantly. It should be really difficult for them to come and contest us for Roshan. And they've got the pressure from mid lane, and they can just put the Radiance Bear top and prevent that creep wave from ever pushing out. So Hearts, it's the right move for them to smoke up, but I think it's going to be difficult for them to find Vici. And Vici just playing it ultra safe. 5-man group up as the lone druid farms, not risking anything right now.
Yeah, and it's an obvious smoke. I mean, no one's defending middle, and the range track just went down for free.
Yeah, and bottom lane as well.
Yeah, so now Shelov comes back in. Manta style, I don't know about this. Once again, he goes for defensive items. I think he really needs it. I mean, the Diffusal Blade would be great. He can purge off Decrypify on targets that he wants to chase down and blow up with his Omni Slash. Stuff like that. You can use items now as your Juggernaut while Omni Slashing, so that's something to note as well. So Shelov, I don't know, his item choices have been a little bit questionable for me.
It's strange because I don't think he's going to win off split pushing or anything like that. I mean, maybe it gets him out of an entangle, but I think he needs to be planning like, okay, look, I have to kill them all in my ulti, and then after that maybe I can mop up the survivors. But I do think you need to be going a little bit more glass cannon than he has been.
Yeah, he is 2000 HP is not a lot. I mean, the Manta style can't even. I don't think it takes off the demonic purge as well. I don't think it does, right?
That sounds right, but I hope nobody's gonna quote me on it.
Yeah, I think it. Oh, disruption. Bat Rider in trouble. Purge. Oh, that's the first hit.
Entangle. What?
Sylar. Sylar.
Sylar Dota.
Yeah, roothack.exe.
This is a big deal. BKB's on cooldown for 70 seconds. Vici Gaming are grinning right now. They just go straight into Roshan. They know that there's no real way for Hearts to contest this.
Roshan has
easy Roshan for them, and Lone Druid. Well, the thing about Lone Druid as a carry is he will always have the ability to have the Aegis until it goes to about 2 hours maybe, but he'll always have the ability to hold Aegis, and that's one of the strengths of this hero. And I like how they use Juggernaut's ward with the speed buff to try and scout out the Roshan. Not so sure how useful that was, but it was a cute little trick.
So, this is it for Hearts. This is the team fight. They've still got 25 seconds left for this Bat Rider BKB to cool down. They've got a fortification ready to stall, so they should be able to get that BKB back up. But I'm not even sure who you focus here. If you drag Sylar in, everybody else is just going to jump behind him. He might even get disrupted, and you jump RTK, he's pretty tanky. Maybe you jump Super. He's got the mech, he's got a Hex. Could be worthwhile to bring him down.
Alright, so we're gonna have the last push, I think. Well, I wouldn't say it's the last push, but it's gonna be a Mexican standoff for a while, but after a while, just continuous Nether Blast as well as Tower Cracks. And here we go, gonna pull someone in, but he instantly gets the BKB. The disruption will save Sylar, but what is pulling Sylar in gonna do? He has Aegis, wrong target, Mr. Bat, and now Ace. Oh, wow. Ace gonna run away there, but no, they're actually diving really far. They're taking a lot of damage here in the main base. RLTK goes down to the Omni Slash. The bear actually surviving that because of the mechanism, I think. Or was it the Bloodstone? I think it was the Bloodstone keeping the bear alive. Otherwise, it would have gone down to tower damage. And MKB on the bear. I think they do this without RLTK. No BKB bat, no lasso, and this is go time.
Yeah, and RTK can boots of travel as soon as he gets back.
Tower's down.
Radiant's
Bear's dead as
bottom
well,
tower
though.
has fallen.
The bear is dead. The good thing about Vici is that there are 2 Bloodstones, so if any of the Bloodstone heroes get nuked down, they can just suicide and heal their entire team up. So that's one of the things as well. They have a lot of pseudo max, if you'll call it, and the Juggernaut just did a really useless 326 crit onto the Timbersaw. So this is gonna be a melee Rex lost, and Vici Gaming not taking any risk, just gonna back off there, leaving the Radiant side a little bit heartbroken. And look at this. XY just desperately looking for something, and Bat Rider, you're gonna get outskilled here. I can feel it. Here comes the outskilling. Dagger as well. He's gonna grab onto the Lestrak, but it's gonna be purged up. He's gonna be crawling away at the speed of nothing. The disruption comes on in. Crystal Maiden tries to use the ultimate. Instant root here from Sylar. Much skill, no skill. Such wow. And well, Sylar on the killing spree. 18 to 16. And I think this is game. Viper buys back, but Juggernaut is dead. Crystal Maiden's dead. Juggernaut has no buyback. He did get an evasion talisman. This guy and his defense is tendencies. And I think that's gonna be that for them. They're gonna get the last set of Rex up top, and this will be GG. Yep, XY calls it. He can't carry his team. He didn't manage to get that Midas despite the early game kills, and Vici Gaming takes this game 2-0.
Yeah, but I have to commend Hearts Get Together. If you looked at them as a team at the start of wpc-b, so at the start of the group stages, and you look at them now, the games that they're playing against a lot of these top teams, these really well-known teams, are starting to get much, much closer. So looking forward to seeing if they can fight their way back through the lower bracket at all. The lower bracket games are by and large best of ones, however, so we'll see. That might favor them. Though I think they're going to be up against some pretty stiff competition down there. But yeah, still, I want to commend Hearts Get Together. They lost 2-0, but still, I think a good performance in both games.
Keep us excited. That's the key thing. They were
Exactly.
saying, oh, Vici, are they going to disband and stuff like that? But I heard Rising Stars disbanded after losing the Hearts Get Together. So I don't know how truthful that is, but it's a funny little nugget of information. And even in defeat, Hearts Get Together win by the kills. So it's a good performance by them. Basket, thanks for casting with me. I mean, we still have another best of 3, but you want to give a shout out to whoever, plug yourself, social media.
Oh yeah, sure. So we've got a little bit of a break before, I guess, like 50 minutes before the next game. So I'm Basket. Obviously, thank you, Lysander, for coming in casting with me. Everything is under the name of Basket, guys. So that's Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. If you want to leave me feedback on any of my casting, you can email me at basketdota@gmail.com. I do my best to reply to any emails I receive. But yeah, otherwise, shout out to the teams and looking forward to our next best of 3.
Yep, I'm looking forward to our next best of 3. It's DK versus 4Love. And for you guys who don't know me, I'm Lysander Sonora. You can follow me on my Twitter, like me on my Facebook, follow me on Twitch. It's all in the top right corner, so you can follow all our various social media. YouTube as well. Don't really use it, but you can go like it. But yeah, really enjoyed having you guys here. You guys in chat are amazing. I keep an eye out on that from time to time. But we're gonna be back with our next best of 3 with Check of Admins, and yeah, don't go away. It's DK versus 4Love next. Go back to your immortals, guys. Place them now. Place them right now. Much love and Kappa. See you guys later.